Hello, my name is Dr. Phong Nguyen. I'm the choir director here at Phillips Middle School in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I teach 7th and 8th grade choir, and we have a very vibrant choir that loves music and so much more. So an idea that I have that is very unique that I do in my choir is every Wednesday we do an acting game that teaches them a life lesson, whether it be related to trust, or dealing with our emotions, or how do we help the community. All the skills that are taught in those games translates into what we're doing as an ensemble, the togetherness. And it really builds the strong bond in my ensembles. The students learn to build trust in me. They learn to build trust in themselves and each other. And it becomes really powerful to get to the point where every student feels safe to open up, sing, participate, engage in the classroom, because they trust this space, they trust the classroom, they trust each other, and it's an amazing thing.
He's serious when we have to be, but he's more just like the loving uncle like you never had. We do game days every Wednesday. We have a lot of fun in this class. We joke around, and honestly, it's the class where we talk about the real topics of the world that most teachers won't talk to us about because they just don't have that relationship with us. Dr. Nguyen has really tried to get a relationship with each and every one of us and try to understand us, to be there for us.
When parents say, I don't often hear teachers say great things about my child. But Dr. Nguyen told me, my child comes alive when they are performing or when they're on that stage. And I had to come see it for myself. And then when parents come and see their child in a light that they've never observed before, that is the type of impact of a highly effective educator who sees the excellence in every single person and is committed to drawing that excellence out or bringing that to the surface.
Not only do we talk about and learn music, but we also get to learn about other cultures in music. And he's also just taught us how to be better people and how to love one another.
He has these huge ideas about the types of opera performers that our students could experience, or mariachi bands, and things that we haven't done before. And he makes those connections and reaches out to folks. And he brings these experts with global notoriety into the presence of our students. It's really so that students have exposure to the brilliance and the artistic genius that exists in the world around us that maybe they otherwise wouldn't have access to if it weren't for that type of leader who's not afraid to reach out across the country to say, I invite you to Oshkosh to come spend time with our students.
One of my proudest moments, and I'm going to try to do this without crying because it gets me every time when I think about it. And so I did this trip to Minneapolis with about 100 Hmong students around our whole entire district to watch the first ever Hmong opera, the first opera to talk about the Hmong culture and being sung in Hmong. So we went, and after the trip, the students loved it. And they really got to see themselves. They got to know about things about their culture that they never knew, that their families were reluctant to talk to them about. And one of the students comes up to me and says, I want to thank you for everything. Because last night I called my mom and I said, I'm sorry. And I was like, oh, why are you sorry? And she said, my whole life, I hated being Asian. I hated it. And she's like, for the first time, I'm proud of what I am. And I went to myself at that moment. I gave her a huge hug and thanked her for telling me this. And I gave her a huge hug because that's all I ever wanted as a kid myself. And that's why I became a teacher, because I wanted to be that person where a student could go I see myself in this person, and they see me. And really, it was the moment where I said, this teaching thing is amazing. It's not about the music, it's about the people, and the people seeing themselves.
He shows up, he's present, he's relentless, he's authentic, he's humble, and we need to keep him around for a long time because we have something special in him.